Hi guys, good day, welcome back to my channel. So guys, yeah, if you are new, you are very welcome. Today I want to make shawarma, beef shawarma. Okay, so this is my beef. I want to make shawarma, so I just decided, let me take you all along. Don't mind the lighting, please. I'm using natural light. I'm tired of buying four, so please ignore the lighting, just watch what I'm doing. Okay, so yeah, I have the beef. I've shredded it. I've gone to like marinate it. I've used curry, turmeric, seasoning powder, salt, ginger and garlic, just whatever seasoning you like to use. I've used black pepper as well. So here's the marinated beef. I've done this for, I just did it randomly. I didn't really check the time. I just did it and left it there. So now this is what it looks like. Okay, so for the main base, we are using some cabbage, well shredded. We are using carrots, well shredded, and of course I'm adding scotch bonnets, yeah, because I want it to be a bit spicy. Yeah, I have my onion, white onion, cut. Yeah, what I use to clean my meat and to also marinate it, I use some of this lemon juice, but I'm preserving this one because I'm going to be like drizzling it while I'm stir frying, so that's why it's there. Yeah, I have some mayonnaise, of course, our homemade mayonnaise, and some ketchup. Yes, then the shawarma bread over here. Okay, so let's get right into the video. First thing first, I want to mix my cream. I want to mix this and just set it aside. Okay, so we have our mayonnaise here already. I'm going to be adding some ketchup in there, so I'll be adding some ketchup. So I'm just going to stir this around and see if I like the color, but there's no measurement for this. Go ahead and just like mix as the spirit leads. Okay, so yeah, I have my mayonnaise and ketchup well combined. I'm going to throw in my scotch bonnet in here. Okay, I'm throwing in my scotch bonnet. I'm just going to give this a good mix. So here is what it looks like. I'm going to just set this aside. Okay, I'm not using much seasoning here because I've already seasoned my beef very well, so I don't want it to be too seasoned or anything. So this is just what I mix: scotch bonnets, ketchup and mayonnaise, and that's all. Okay, so now we are going to go ahead and stir fry our beef, get it well cooked, and we'll continue with what we are doing here now. So now my pan is hot. I'm going to start to stir fry my beef. I'm adding a little bit of vegetable oil in my pan. I'm going to add my beef. I'm just going to try not to add the liquid. So what you want to do, you want to cook this until it's well cooked. Okay, so you can see some of my beef, I have this skin on it. I didn't just want to cut it out because some beef will still go with it, so I went ahead and just add everything. So I'm going to stir fry this until it's well cooked. You don't want to eat raw beef. Okay, so you can see how juicy this is looking. Like the ingredients I use in marinating it, they are all in there. This, I marinated this for more than 3 hours. I just did it in the morning and I just left it in my fridge for it to do its thing. So now you can, the whole place is smelling so good. Like everything is well in the beef. So I'm just going to continue doing this for now until my beef is well cooked. All of this liquid, you see all of this liquid or oil, whatever, I will do it until everything dry back inside. Okay, so that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do here now. So you want to actually season your beef mildly so you don't get too spicy. Okay, so you just want to like use everything at a moderate. So this beef is actually not too strong, so it's going to cook very fast. So you can see all of the juices releasing. You want this beef to take it all back in. Okay, you don't want to have extra juice that you end up throwing away. So you want to cook this until all of the liquid is gone. So if you are using strong beef, you can add a little bit of water, or you can just go ahead and cover this. Okay, but my beef is not that strong, so I'm just going to allow this to do its thing, and then we'll be back. So now that the beef is like almost dry, I'm going to introduce my lemon. I'm going to be adding my lemon now. So this what the lemon does, it just gives it this tingling sour taste. Okay, yeah, it's really nice. So if you have lemon or lime around you, go ahead and add it. Okay, you will love what the taste that it gives. It smells really good as well. Like everywhere is just smelling really nice. You know how lemon influence your environment, like it's really nice. So while that is still cooking, I went ahead and I'm trying to separate, like share my bread, my shawarma bread in halves. This way you have enough room to roll with. Okay, so what I did is just like use the scissors, go around and give it a cut. You can see what I'm doing, right? Just to have an entrance. So you just go like this and you see. So you want to be really careful, because this can actually just like break out. So you don't want to do this to a frozen bread. Allow your bread to sit in room temperature before you do this, else your bread will break. Okay, mine has, oh yeah, this is not my fault, it came like that, but I'm going to try to manage it, okay, so it doesn't punch more holes. So this is basically how you share your bread. So what you do when you're wrapping, you just try to control this hole to make sure you are not getting a spilled shawarma. So yeah, this is what one looks like, and this is the other one. So my beef is ready. So now my beef is ready, it's dry enough. I'm going to set this aside and then come with my wok. I'm actually using this wok because that's what is like closest to me right now. You can go ahead and use your griddle pan. So I'm just going to warm this up. I just want it warm. I don't want to use it raw. Okay, so this stage is actually optional. You can just go ahead and do your thing, but I like to warm it up. So you just want to flip and flip until it's warm. You get it, right? So you just want to flip until it's warm. And another thing about this is you don't want this thing to get cold. Once you've like warm it up, you want to like wrap it immediately. If you don't, it's going to get cold, it's going to get really cracky and maybe break. Okay, so you won't get to like wrap it easily. That's why you want to use it immediately to avoid all of that. So next on our list, we want to combine our vegetables and the cream. Okay, so I'm going to add my carrots. I'm using everything because Temi is eating as well. So actually she's not using beef, so she's using this chicken. This is my samosa chicken filling, so that's what I'm using for her because she's not interested in the beef. So I'll add my cabbage. This is going to be like a lot, but I'm making one extra for someone, so it's very okay. So you want to combine your cream. If you want this very creamy, okay, this is creamy enough, but if you are the type that wants it dripping, you want it like extra creamy, go ahead and add more mayonnaise, yeah, just more mayonnaise and maybe ketchup if you want, but this is perfectly fine for us. This is very, very okay for us. So if you notice, I don't have any sausage on my table because I'm not a huge fan of sausage, okay? I'm not a huge fan of sausage, hot dog, whatever you call it. So we are making this with our proteins only, no sausage added. So you can see how creamy this looks, right? This is really juicy. It's looking nice. So last thing, I'm going to add my onion. Yeah, I like my onion. Like, I like onion in my shawarma. It makes it really, really tasty. And the crunch you get, so everything is going to come out nicely. So I'm going to make mine first. Let me get my beef from the pan. This is what the mix look like. So let me get my beef from the pan, then we'll proceed. So here's my beef. I like to mix like my protein and the vegetables. I like to mix them together so I don't get some dry parts, you get. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not mixing everything because of Temi. Yeah, she's not using beef, she is using chicken. Okay, so I'm going to mix this together so every of the cream can get into the chicken, the beef as well. This is optional. You can just go ahead and line your veggies and then add your beef on top, but I want it everywhere. I don't want to have some parts with beef and some parts without beef. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm going to make mine first, then I'll proceed to making my daughter's own. Yeah, so let me bring my bread here now. So here is the bread. I'm trying to control this part, remember. Okay, so I'm going to line it like this. So here's the bread. So now there's no need, I don't really need to add cream to my bread. You can go ahead and just spread some cream there, okay? But I'm good. So yeah, this is what we have. I'm just going to fold in gently, okay? So the reason why you need to separate your bread is because you want to have excess space. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Okay, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to take some toothpick and just hold this together. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to grill this now. So I thought to show you guys, if for some reasons you are not eating your shawarma like immediately, or maybe it's for sale. If it's for sale, okay, so this is the easiest way to wrap. If maybe you're having difficulties wrapping without it spilling, okay, so you can just go ahead, add your bread on the foil tray, on the foil paper, or even you can use like this grease proof paper, okay. So you go ahead and add your content, your filling. Let me push it in so you see it very well. So you can go ahead and add your filling. I'm going to be adding some veggies in addition to this one because it looks a little small. So what you want to do next, I'm not even showing you guys very well. So you can see how easy this one is right now. So what you want to do next is to roll one, then take your foil paper and give it another roll, okay. So you don't want to roll in your foil paper so you don't bite it when you are eating it, but you just want to use it to support. You want to use it to support, you can see, right? So when you come back up, just take your foil paper and guard it. So this is what you are doing. So this is perfect if you are selling your shawarma, okay, or if you are not eating it like immediately. So let's go ahead and grill this. So I want to quickly make my daughter's own. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the chicken here. So you can see this is my chicken samosa filling. She likes chicken a lot. She won't tolerate that beef. Okay, so I'm just going to give this a mix. So yeah, I'm going to add this to our bread. I'm adding a little more of this. So yeah, this is what our own looks like. Yeah, so it's not plain, it has protein in it. So I'm just going to poach this and it will hold. Okay, so yeah, now it's time to grill, just to heat it up and then enjoy. So yeah, you don't need to add any grease to this. You just want to heat it up. Okay, so this is like homemade. You are not using any griddle. You just want to heat this up so all of the sides can be very, very hot. So go ahead and just on your gas and heat it up. So both are going to come out looking the same. This one is just protected because you're not taking it immediately, so it can stay warm for some time, while this one is just something you want to eat immediately. Okay, so there's no need wasting foil paper. You just want to eat it. And this is also very, very like, it comes in handy. The foil paper comes in handy if you are the type that doesn't know how to roll, or you get to spill it out when you are rolling. So this one is like very, very handy. You want to go with this one. So this is what it later looked like. We actually enjoyed this because it's really tasty and it's homemade, of course. So to those of our Muslim sisters and brothers, go ahead and enjoy your ram this way if you can't finish it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a blessed day. Bye.
I no go stop, I no go settle. My light is never gonna die.